Hello, and welcome back to our in-depth series on leveraging Atlassian Analytics to transform the way you manage delivery and teams. If you are new here, I'm Marwan Saab, and I specialize in helping teams like yours utilize frameworks and technology to boost efficiency and make data-driven decisions. Today, we are diving into a highly requested topic: how to enable reporting by team assignment in Atlassian Analytics. As you might have noticed, just like with the target start and target end fields, the Atlassian Analytics schema does not currently include the team field value from Jira issues. This field is crucial for anyone using Jira Advanced Roadmaps or leveraging Atlassian teams to assign issues to a team in Jira Software, Jira Work Management, and Jira Service Management. In this video, I will guide you through a practical workaround that will allow you to integrate the team field into your Atlassian Analytics dashboards. By the end of this tutorial, you will be equipped to create more tailored, insightful dashboards and reports that reflect your team assignments accurately, enhancing your delivery oversight and strategic planning. Let's get started. To enable reporting by team assignment, you need to create a custom field, create automation rule to maintain the custom field data, and create a custom table in Atlassian Analytics. First, let's create a custom field in Jira. Make sure you have administrator privileges for this. Go to Settings, then Issues, and select Custom Fields. Click on Create Custom Field. Choose Text Field Single Line because we need a short text field for our data. I will name this field Hidden Team ID. It is important to give this field a clear description so anyone managing Jira later understands its purpose. After creating it, Jira will ask if you want to assign it to specific screens. For our purposes, I will assign it to all relevant screens so it is available across all our projects. Next, we need to set up an automation in Jira that captures team assignments. Navigate to one of your projects, go to Project Settings, and then Automation. Create a new rule. For the trigger, select Field Value Changed and choose the Team field. This will activate our rule anytime the team assignment changes, whether a new issue is created or an existing one is updated. Now, let's create a variable named Team ID and set it initially to null. Add a condition to check if the team field is not empty, and if true, update the variable with the team's ID. You can use the Jira API in order to identify how the data is stored. In this case, the value we need is the ID attribute under the custom field 10001. Finally, update the Hidden Team ID custom field with this variable. Give the rule a name and then turn on the rule. Now, to test that this rule is working, all I need to do is to go to a Jira issue and assign it to another team. Check the rule audit log and the issue's history to verify that everything is working as expected. Before we wrap up this segment, there are a couple of critical steps to ensure that all your data is accurately reflected and your workspace remains clean and user-friendly. It is important to update all historical issue data by updating the new Hidden Team ID. You might have existing issues that were assigned to teams before we implemented this automation. To update these, you can use a bulk edit operation if the volume is manageable, or set up a scheduled automation rule in Jira. The scope will be to update the issues where the team is not empty, but the Hidden Team ID is still blank. Once you have ensured that all historical data is updated, you might consider hiding the Hidden Team ID field from issue screens. This is purely a backend operational field and doesn't need to be visible to all users. You can hide it by adjusting the field configuration scheme in Jira. With the data capture automation in place in Jira, the next step is to ensure that Atlassian Analytics can effectively use this data. We do this by setting up a custom table. This table will help us handle the data in a format that's more useful for reporting. Remember, it can take up to a few hours for changes in Jira to reflect in Atlassian Analytics due to data syncing intervals. Let's create an empty chart where we can perform some data analysis, starting by validating that the Hidden Team ID data we want is now loaded into Atlassian Analytics. Next, let's query the team table to see how the team data is stored. As you can see, Atlassian Analytics adds a prefix to the team ID stored in Jira. which we need to account for in our query to ensure accurate matching and reporting. Switching to the SQL view, let's start by writing the SQL query. This query will pull data from the issue field table, focusing on those records that have a hidden team ID. Remember, the ID in Atlassian Analytics has a prefix that isn't in Jira. To handle this, we will use a SQL function to concatenate the expected prefix with our hidden team ID. The SQL syntax is available in the description below. Run the query and verify that the data looks correct. Now, navigate to the data source. We are going to add a new custom table using the SQL query we just wrote. Name this table something descriptive, like View Team ID. This naming helps in identifying the table's purpose when you or someone else see it when designing a chart. After adding your table, ensure that it integrates smoothly with the existing data structure. Link it to the primary tables using appropriate SQL joins. Given the nature of our data, a left outer join is recommended. This type of join ensures that all issues are returned in queries, regardless of whether a team ID is assigned or not. Here's how you might set up these relationships. Join with the team table on team ID. Join with the issue table on issue ID. This configuration allows your reports to display all relevant data, including issues without team assignments. And with that, your custom table is set up. This new structure enables simpler and more powerful reporting capabilities, allowing non-technical users to create complex dashboards and reports with ease. Finally, let's test our setup. Create a new dashboard and add a chart. In the Visual SQL, select from the issue table the issue key, summary, and from the team table the name field. I will rename the name field to team name. Add a filter to validate the data against a single issue first. Notice how the join pass contains the view team ID in the middle, joining the team and issue tables. This is happening automatically as a result of the relationship configuration we performed when creating the custom table. Run the query, and as you can see, JAD2 is assigned to the Jira Automation demo team. Updating the query to get all stories, as you can see, some results don't have a team, and that's okay. Taking ecom10 as an example, we can check in Jira and confirm that the team field is empty. Take ecom1 and check in Jira, the team field should have the sphinxes as a value. And that's it. You have successfully enabled reporting by team assignment in Atlassian Analytics. This workaround enhances your ability to monitor and report on team dynamics effectively. Thank you for joining me today. Add a comment with any questions or feedback you have. Stay tuned for more tutorials.